Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for the match reaction to England's game against Czech Republic, where they won 1-0 on the night. Obviously, we'll go through the group as well, as Croatia won 3-1 last night against Scotland, which ultimately put Scotland out of the tournament, and Czech Republic in third place, with Croatia in second place, and England obviously finishing as group winners. I've got Saeed here. How are you, mate?
Yo, Steven, I'm good, man. How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, going into first of all, before we start, yeah, Mike, come on. I'll send you the link now. Just gotta, sorry, just gonna quickly do this. Gotta copy the message first. There you go. There we go. Sending it to you now, Mike. Give me a sec. Mike. Obviously, before we go in there, yes, memberships. First of all, shout outs to the members. Shout outs to the members first. Talkman Youth, big up, Mike. Shout out for you. And if you want to shout out, you want to be like priority reply on comments, or you want to be part of member live streams or anything like that, go and sign up to a membership right now. 3 levels to choose from. Right, there's a Featley Fighter at $2.99. There's a Featley Warrior at $4.99, and there's a Featley Legend $8.99, and you get all the perks from that one. So loads of different ways to try and support the charity and support the fight that we're doing. So yeah, but Saeed, 1-0 in the end. Your thoughts initially on the game?
Yeah, I have to say, first half was very good. I think fans can understand why fans wanted to see Grealish, wanted to see, even if not Saka, but different kind of players to start. And I think both of them showed yesterday why they should get more chances and more minutes. I think Saka has done more on that game than Foden has done throughout the whole tournament. I think Phil Foden, he's right side winger. It's not his best position. He rarely plays there for Man City, and I don't think we get the best out of him when he plays there. I think Grealish was fantastic. He was very good. I think we defended and controlled the game very well in the first half. I think the second half was a bit iffy. Didn't come up to standard, but it wasn't a bad bar. He didn't do anything special in the second half.
Yeah,
but overall, it was a good game, and I was happy to see Saka do so well.
Yeah,
his first game in a major tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see that. I've obviously been an Arsenal fan, but Static, your thoughts on the game, mate?
First of all, hey boys, hey everyone in the live chat. Big up everyone.
Big up.
The performance, it was a typical pragmatic performance. That just kind of reminded me of Mourinho. Just like, we'll just go with a 1-0 and then we'll just move on to the next game. First half was fantastic, especially the first 20 minutes. But then after that, in the second half, I could see it looked like both teams were just suffering physically because every team's playing every 3 or 4 days, so it was starting to. The pressure was starting to mount on everyone. Everyone was starting to get really tired. I could see that, but we did look really sluggish in the second half. But I could see that was catching up to us. Playing every 3 or 4 days. So, but look, we didn't concede, so I'm always happy when England doesn't concede. I am disappointed we didn't score another goal, that just to settle the nerves. But look, overall, it was I thought it was a comfortable win, to be honest. But the Czechs had some chances, but I think we limited their chances quite well. So, especially their striker Sheik, you can't stop scoring for the Czechs. But,
yeah, absolutely. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Mike, your thoughts on the game, if you will.
Big up to England for potentially getting themselves knocked out of the last 16. Big up to England. Thanks for winning the group. Cheers for winning the group, England.
I knew you were going to say that.
So that's England out of the tournament. Great stuff.
I'm just going to say now, remember the last time you said about you guaranteeing someone getting something happening, right? And then what happened?
No, actually, you're wrong. You're wrong. The last time I said guarantee, so I said Wales will finish second in the group. So there you are. You shot yourself in the foot there.
You know what? You know what video I'm talking about.
Yes, I know what video you're on about, but that fact that you just said was incorrect. But we'll move on. We won't forget about that incident. England. Yes, they were boring. Let's be honest. It was look, exactly what Static said. It was basically create the crap out of the game. Be really creative, get a 1-0 lead, and then just forget about the game. Basically,
typical Mourinho, Mike. Typical Mourinho.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Dominate.
It reminds me of it reminds me of Sven-Göran Eriksson as well.
Yeah.
He used to do it as well. Get a 1-0 lead, and this is how we lost against Brazil in the quarterfinals. We didn't. If we went at them like we did in the first half, we would have.
Nah, you lost against Brazil because Brazil was just
better,
much better.
Hang on. No, say honestly, right? We were playing really well in that first half. Once we got the goal, we started sitting back. Right, Brazil weren't very strong in defence. If we actually,
England was leading as well.
If we pressed on from going 1-0 up and stopped instead of shutting up shop straight away, we could have got another goal.
But then again. But you don't know on the flip side of that, Brazil could have grown into that second half, even if you was attacking. So there are flip sides to it, if buts, maybes.
Yeah,
I get
a fluke free kick as well.
They had Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho was a fluke.
R9, Rivaldo.
No, he knew he was surprised. Even he said he was surprised that it went in because it was going so high in the air. It's just like he was aiming for it, but he didn't expect it to actually go in. His words, not mine. So.
honestly, no, don't get me wrong. Brazil, like obviously you've got Dida, you've got Cafu, you've got Ronaldinho, R9, right? So obviously it's going to be you expect them to win that, but I was only what 6 at the time, but even I saw that like we were trying up shots so early, right, and we didn't need to. I don't even think we qualified first in our group. That's the thing.
Yeah, we did.
No, you did. You won the group, yeah.
No, we won the group,
7 points, Stephen.
Who did you draw to? Oh, can you remember who they drew to?
All I can remember is taking the league and then shutting up shop. That's all I can remember.
Also, boys, I just want to say, you can't go into tournaments whether it's any tournament around the world, you can't expect to always win 2 or 3-0 every game for every 3 or 4 days you play, or every week. So that's what I'm saying. Look, I don't care how England does it. If they can keep doing what they're doing, it would be nice if they did score 1 or 2 more goals. But look, as long as I don't care. At this point, I don't care. As long as they win and they go through, then that's happy. I'm happy with that.
The problem with it, Static, is the fact that the way we're playing.
Yeah, I know.
We're not playing well.
But
and
like
if we can't, there's a number of times in that game. If we played 100%. France in the next round, or Germany or Portugal, they would batter us.
I expect them. They need to. Yeah, look, I agree. They do need to play a lot better against the bigger and better teams. 100%.
You still could get hungry. What? Look at all people saying, writing off poor little Hungary.
Hey, come on, they're in a group of death.
I like Hungary.
Come on, they got a point off the world champions.
But Mike, then look. I'm not. Look, there's nothing against Hungary, right? Yeah. Right, Hungary are a good team. They deserve to be there. Right, because they are a good team.
Boys,
But
did
when
you know?
you're going against Portugal,
go.
France, and Germany, you're going to struggle to win.
If they get out of this group tonight, I swear to God, I will be running around my room.
If they get through, fair play to them, right? And fair play to them. But when you're facing Portugal, France, and Germany in your group, and you're hungry, you're gonna struggle to win. You're gonna struggle to get through, and no one's gonna predict you're not gonna get knocked out. It's nothing against Hungary; they are a good side. It's just what you expect from a Germany who's very efficient in tournaments, France who are the world champions, and Portugal who are
the European champions. Yeah.
So that's what you're gonna expect. So it's nothing against them at all. So
That's mad, though, isn't it? You've got that group, the European champions, the world champions, and the world champions before that in the same group. That's mental.
The way they have seeded the groups or the teams is very strange. You know, in some groups you struggle to find one top team, and in some groups you have 2 or 3 at least. Just think it's a bit strange.
I think Spain's group is quite poor, if I'm honest with you. I think Spain and Poland are quite poor at the moment. Sweden and Slovakia make one of them. I think that group's quite poor. I think Netherlands group is quite poor as well. Austria, Ukraine. On paper, anyway, not how the tournament was planned out, but on paper, you look at there's only about 9 world-class teams in the tournament, obviously including Wales.
Yeah. That's why. But anyway, I think at the end of the day, I think for England, the fact that in the last tournament they had an easy route, I think it's good for them to have a harder route this time to really see where they stand. And it's good because if they don't win,
they know where they
will probably get fired. And if they do win, it means that they are serious and they can go far. So I think it could turn out to be something positive. And at the end of the day, you can't go in with the mentality that we don't want to win this game because we want an easier route. I just think you have to take each game.
Yeah.
In the end, you're gonna have to play them anyway, so might as well.
Not just that. In a tournament, winning becomes a habit, and so does losing. So.
Yeah.
I'm not just that. Even, say they would have lost to the Czech Republic last night and got second. Imagine they would have lost in the next round to the second place in Group E, like a Slovakia. Then they'll be thinking, well, why did we lose in that group when because remember Iceland, you finished second in that group in 2016, and then everyone said, it's Iceland. We're going to get past Iceland. They're crap, and then look what happened.
Yeah, do you mind?
I do mind.
I've never been to Iceland. I've never been to Iceland since.
Oh, I can't stop going there.
What's funny as well, during that tournament, right after we beat Wales, I finished my college course, and I was like, I had an op coming up, but I was with my mates doing the Euros before it, and we watched England beat Wales at the pub. And then afterwards, we all went around to a mate's house. It was just down the road in Ipswich, because we all came straight from college to watch it. So, which is in Ipswich. And then we watched. We got back there, and do you know what? We stopped off to get some bits, and the bits and pieces on the shop. Do you know what shop we went into in Iceland?
What?
Hindsight. Hindsight is a beautiful thing.
No.
I get it.
Anyway, hopefully that's safe now. Oh, you dick.
Technology. It's not like this in Wales. If you press save, it saves automatically.
Yeah, but
only in Wales.
I mean Croatia's game, meaning that Croatia's game meaning that Croatia go through as second place, Czech Republic in third, obviously Scotland unfortunately went out.
Not unfortunately.
Unlucky.
See you in 27 years.
Yeah, but like I'm saying is that, do you feel that Croatia got a now chance of getting into to go far in this tournament, or do you feel that it's not going to happen?
Well, I've actually. Oh, well, I was that bored last night. I've actually gone through every single last 16 tie and what the quarterfinals will say. So if Croatia did finish second, so they've got second place in Group E now in the last 16, which is Spain, Slovakia, Poland, Sweden. So make way one of that game, and then in the quarterfinals they have.
Oh, sorry. Before I go to can't afford a membership right now, but yeah, mate. Whenever you got the money, man.
Charlie, hey Charlie.
Same as Charlie. Big up Charlie. Anyway, shut up, Foden. He's just astronomically clear. Yeah, but we're saying that he didn't. We're not saying about ability,
He's
mate.
triggered.
Right? We're saying about performance, and he played better in that game than Foden has done in the last two.
Charlie's like, how dare you?
That.
How dare you say that?
You can't, yeah, how dare you? Right? Come on, man.
You're mean.
We're not saying he's not a God-given talent. He is. And we're not saying he's not better than Saka. He is. But performances-wise, he's done better. First of all, go to these comments. Big up Mel. Big up Jordan. Then Jordan.
Steven, what was the comment? Someone said, oh, yeah, good morning. Good morning to you, Jordan.
Yeah, so as I was saying, so Croatia will have second place in Group E in the last 16, and then in the quarterfinals, they will have Switzerland or the winner of Group F in the quarterfinals.
Sorry, Mike,
they've already calculated who's going to be in third place.
Hold on.
Oh, no, I calculated it last night. I've gone through it all. It's complicated.
Mike. Hold on, boys. Mike,
I'm just going to wait until they announce it.
Pardon?
Did you say Croatia might face Switzerland?
Croatia might face Switzerland in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, sorry, I missed that.
France. Basically, Stephen, right, I'll explain it to you quickly.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it because the other third place teams in Group B and C have got 3 points. So it means Switzerland will go there.
Yeah, because it all basically it all depends. They do it on like a ranking system. If the 4 free place teams are Group A, D, E, and F, then third place of Group A will play against Group F, and then third place of Group Trust me, I was that bored last night. Literally after the England game, I was just sat there.
Do you know what I do? I'll wait.
You did everything, Mike.
I'll wait until all the group stage games are done. Then they can.
Oh no! I have OCD and I just have to put it away.
Yeah, Mike, seriously, you need some help.
I know I do.
So it's coming on, boys. No, yeah, it's coming on, man. But,
to Paris.
Is it coming home? I don't know.
It's not coming home.
No. I think Southgate's still trying to navigate its way to find out which way is home. Oh, come on!
I mean, home of football is Brazil anyway. So
we're in Wembley, for God's sake.
Still probably couldn't find his way home.
The home of football is Brazil.
Get in there.
So that's why it's not coming home.
No, I'm not having this bollocks. Don't start that again.
One country has 5 World Cup wins. One has 1.
That doesn't matter. We invented it.
Yeah, it should matter.
It doesn't matter. We invented the damn thing.
If in doubt,
you invented
it.
I wouldn't want to be the inventor and then be the less successful team on it.
Crap, man. But like that's their spiritual home. They are the spiritual home, but they are not.
So you upset Steven now?
No. They should have invented it first. Then.
It's coming home. It's coming.
It's like it's funny, you know. You don't play very good football. You don't win a lot, and you want it to be the home of football.
Right, if you're there, man, hit that. Talk. Like,
I'll tell you what. Everyone like this stream.
Hang on,
Go on. Okay.
Right. If you really can convince us it's coming home, get on here and explain it. How are we going to do it? Tell me.
Right. Now let me say my point.
Go on.
If you smash a like on this video right now, as you're watching this right now, England won't win the Euro. So come on, smash the like button.
Unless
I've
you're
just
Welsh, do that.
Make sure you go to Mike Green's channel and dislike his next stream, please. How dare you? How dare you do that?
Look, question as well, by the way. There we are. Just like that, England are not winning the Euros now.
Oh, is it 1-9? Hang on, did I fuck that tweet up? Shit.
Oh yeah, you did live watch along.
No. I fucked that tweet up. I swear to God, I have.
Yeah, but it says live watch along on the title.
Boys, I gotta go. My battery's about to die.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you for having me on. It's good to
on.
talk to you, boys. Sage, Mike, it's good to see you as always.
Yeah, big up.
Yes, take care.
Right, see you later, mate.
Bye, everyone. Smash the likes. Bye.
Bloody hell, Stephen! Just snapped on the cat.
I know. Not just the watch along bit. Like I said, the on the tweet that the memberships are $2.99 starting off. It was actually $1.99. Man, dickhead. Such an idiot. Check it first, Stephen. Fucking hell, man. If I had brains, I'd be dangerous, honestly.
If I had brains, you wouldn't support Arsenal.
Yeah, but I could still. Well, yeah. At least I don't use European finals.
Yeah, at least you don't even get to them.
So that's why I don't lose them.
Yeah, but more successful.
Tell that to De Gea.
Good evening, guys. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Gonna go to
Hi everyone, how are you?
Luca. Go on, mate. Go for it.
What we're talking about, the England game?
Yeah. No,
Right.
no, we're talking about the grass growing outside, mate.
Yeah, we are.
Oh
you know
my God.
You know what I think about the England game? I watched it yesterday, and I noticed the players, right, that they're not really showing heart if they really, really want to win the game. Like I remember, it reminds of okay, let's just win 1-0, sit back and defend, and then after that we just we let Czech Republic play. I think it was a good performance overall. I thought Sterling was good. I thought he played really, really well, got the goal. Very unlucky to hit the post in the first few minutes. Jack Grealish was brilliant. Should have started against Scotland. Saka was immense. No, I think it was a good performance. I think it was all right. But the only issue is with England that England are going to have to play either France, Germany, Portugal, or Hungary. And don't forget, guys, we do find out at 10 o'clock tonight who England's opponents are on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. Yeah. So, no, I think it was a good performance overall. What do you guys think? Do you think it was a good performance?
I mean, I think especially the first half. I think the first half was good. I think they created a lot. I think the front three was good. I think Kane was wasteful again, but as you said, Sterling, Saka, Grealish, they were combining a lot. But let's not forget. I mean, Czech is a good team, and in the second half, they controlled the game, but they didn't create anything dangerous. My worry is, will Southgate continue to play Saka and Grealish after this performance?
That's my issue, because literally it worked yesterday, right? And the thing is, right, going into the Scotland game last week, why didn't Southgate, right? Why is it every time when people criticise Gareth Southgate, literally okay, one game he gets it right, another game he doesn't get it right, he gets it right again. It's like inconsistency, yeah? So at the end of the day, right, the way I look at it, right, I just think Saka and Grealish, if it worked yesterday, you play him in the last 16. Never change a winning team. You have to play Jack Grealish and Saka in the game, okay? Luke Shaw should be playing. Probably one of the best left-backs in the Premier League, without doubt a shout.
He is the best left-back.
Of course. And I think literally you've got to play the similar team that played yesterday. Yes, it wasn't a spectacular performance, but it was a good performance. So I think Maguire coming in has helped that. Bit of leadership.
I've seen so much better.
So
much better than that.
What do you mean?
It's just, I've seen so much better performances than that.
So
Yeah.
have I. So have I. So have I. So I thought England.
It wasn't great.
No, I thought England's best performance in the tournament is the Croatia one.
No, you've not been
No.
good really in any of them. To be
We
honest
haven't been good in any of the games, mate.
No, but that's why.
I think
They were saying right. That. Sorry to cut your tone. The thing is, the thing with England, right? They lack quality. That's
They
the problem.
don't.
Quality.
You've got Will.
Yeah,
No, let me finish.
Let me
Harry
say,
Kane,
yeah,
Harry
yeah.
Kane's
Let
scoring
him
goals.
finish.
How?
Let him finish,
All
Stephen.
right, go on. You explain
Thank you.
it because I'm
Now,
sorry.
Harry Kane.
You
but
explain
the
it
thing
because
is,
you've got so much talent. So much talent. You explain
we
it.
have. Don't get me wrong, but Harry Kane is lacking. Okay, whether it comes down to Tottenham, whether he's been tired, whether it comes down to that, or he's just not having a good game in general. So, Harry Kane, he needs to start scoring goals. If England are going to get someone like a France in the next round, be careful, yeah, and be warned, because England playing someone like a France, even people criticise Germany. Germany have got a little bit better now. Portugal is still a good side. So the thing is, you've got to get the likes of Harry Kane clicking very, very quick, because this is a knockout stage. This isn't a group stage. This isn't a friendly. This is the real big deal. You've got to get your players ticking again if you're going to come up against the likes of, if you're going to face a France, Germany or Portugal. Because if you don't, could be seeing a cricket score. So anyway,
I'm sorry. Hang on a minute. I don't get it, right? I don't get what you're on about, right? How are you saying we have not got quality?
well, I read it from a pundit and literally I just took it from that.
My God. Yeah, well, pundits will say anything just to spark a reaction. You read anything that sparks reactions, man. I mean,
Can I just say something, Stephen? Right, looking at that England team. Right,
hang on. I want to say it myself. That you've got.
Yeah, let's even continue.
All right, even if Sterling's poor, we've got Sterling, right? We've got Kane, we've got Foden, we've got Saka, we've got Grealish, we've got Sancho, right?
Mate.
We've got Mount, we've got Rashford, right? Bellingham, right?
And that's just attacking.
Declan Rice in the midfield, Calvin Phillips, Dean Henderson, right? Maguire at the back. We've got also best left back in the league, Luke Shaw. We've got
Walker.
right back of Carl Walker. Right? How is that not good talent? How is that not good enough to win a tournament?
Look.
That's quality. That is quality.
Does anyone want to say on that, or do you want me to say my thing first?
Go on, man.
Who hasn't spoken?
Yeah, I can jump in since you
Go on,
two have said
let Mike
your
and King Salt speak first.
Yeah, big up Luke, by the way.
Salt and pepper, mate.
Right,
I think for me,
Go on, sorry, you go.
For me, the way Southgate sets up the team is wrong, and this is why I feel it's wrong. I feel like Bellingham have to start, and the reason why I feel like Bellingham has to start is like, for me, he's the only like deep lying central midfielder that can control the game by pure passing. I think other than him, you guys don't have anyone like a Luka Modric or like a Thiago or Frankie de Jong. You know, for example, Mason Mount has a lot of pace, a lot of energy, but you wouldn't see him spreading out the balls, changing from wing to wing, just passing. It's not Henderson's game as well. And Declan Rice is very good as a shield. He's defensive stable, but he's not the best on the ball, and he's very mobile. So for me, if Southgate sets up the team right, you have a very good team that should be able to compete with the best teams out there. Question is, yeah,
spot on, because you see that during that game, no control of the ball in the midfield, no control. If we're going to play France or Germany or Portugal, one of the three, we're going to have to start playing counter-attacking football, right? If he's going to play that, because like we can't control the ball like an Italy can, right? Look how Italy control their ball, right, in the midfield. Perfect. We can't do that. We're not composed enough.
The thing is,
we need to be playing either counter-attacking football. We need to be playing counter-attacking football because we've got Calvert-Lewin even there. Like Calvert-Lewin can play up front, right? And with Foden, Saka, Sancho, the pace will kill any team, right? The pace that we've got on the side.
Can I say something? You made a very good point and something which just ticked in my mind. When you say that, literally, you made a very, very amazing point, and I absolutely agree with that. And the thing is, I think, right, what you made a good point is amazing, is that Italy, right, they play, what am I drinking? I'm drinking squash. What do you think I'm drinking? But no, as I was saying, with Italy...
drinking more than that, mate, trust me.
It's not piss, Jesus. Right, if Italy, right...
What the fuck?
Can you let me finish my conversation? Otherwise, I'm going to forget my lines.
Sorry, man. Go over it.
We'll talk about it off air, yeah? Let me finish my conversation. Right, sorry. Italy, right? The thing with Italy, right? You made a very, very, very good point, right? Italy play very good in midfield, and they've got talent. They control the midfield, and something which England can't do, right? The thing with England, they can't literally control the midfield. You've got individual good players. You've got Jack Grealish, right? One of those players, old school midfielders, flair. You've got Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice, yeah? You know, like Thomas Partey and Mohamed El Neni, you see other defence midfielders, Declan Rice, Phillips.
You're not seriously comparing our fucking midfield to that, are you?
No, I'm not comparing to that because they're better than Partey and El Neni. But what I'm trying to say is Calvin Phillips, right? That game against Croatia, he controlled the midfield, yeah? With Italy, right? And England, you look at the difference. We don't have the midfield what Italy have. So that's why we have to not play. No, we don't. But the thing is, we have to. We don't.
We've got quality.
We've got quality, yeah, but we don't have.
But we have got a manager who can't instill it into their
No, we haven't. The thing with Italy is Mancini knows how to play a style of play. They're unbeaten in 30 games and not conceded 11 goals.
Yeah,
11 games.
They're saying that we haven't got the midfield means we haven't got the quality in midfield. We have got the quality in midfield. It's just
if you compare the comparison between England and Italy, right? Overall, right? The thing with Italy and England, Italy know how to control the ball in midfield, whereas England...
Because they've got a manager that can still it. We've got the quality, but we can't tell the players how to do it.
Yes, exactly. Whereas we have... If you look at England's squad compared to Italy's squad, England's squad is better than Italy overall, right? In the midfield. Because you've got so many options and talents. This is what it is, 50-50-ish. But the thing is, you are right. You made a very good point here. With Southgate and Mancini, Southgate doesn't know how to control it, whereas Mancini does. And that's something where England need to lack. And you made a very good point here, because if you do play counter-attack football against one of the big boys, you're going to get exposed. Because literally, you are going to get exposed. And this is the reason why you get exposed. Because if you keep playing counter-attack football, looking for goals, it's not about that, yeah? Of course, you want to score goals and win the game. But it's not about that, yeah? Because if you leave that, you're gonna get the midfield and defence exposed, and then you're going to have other teams. That's why Southgate's got to be careful and cautious who he picks in the knockout stage.
He's got to play counter-attacking football, don't he?
We can't play counter-attack football.
We've got to. We've got no other choice.
Why would you want to play counter-attack football against...
Well, we can't play... You tell me how we're going to play possession football. We can't control the ball. If we play possession football,
I think
we are going to get teared apart. He needs to play counter-attacking. It's the only way he's going to do it.
For me, England doesn't really have too many players who can play possession-based football. If you look at Italy, they have Jorginho, they have Locatelli, they have Verratti. Yeah. These players can play possession-based football.
Of course.
Netherlands have Frankie de Jong, Gini Wijnaldum. These players can play that. France have Pogba.
The only thing I say to that, is just that we have got the quality, we just haven't got the manager to tell them how to do it.
Yeah, but even I mean, for me, if for example, if I was the manager, I wouldn't play 100 with this team that England has. I would play a transitional based football because I have a team with a lot of energy, with a lot of pace, and a lot of dribblers. I don't have a lot of players who are tiki-taka type of footballers, which other teams have. So I would play a lot of transitional based football, use the pace, use the dribblers. So I would play players like Grealish, Sancho, Saka, Foden, Bellingham, because they can give you that. And also in tournaments, you have to play players that are in form because it's a short period where you play a lot of games. So you can't just go by names. Yeah, Harry Kane is purely the best striker, but he's not in form. So because he's not in form, start him on the bench and get him in form. Get him in when the defenders are tired. Give him that 15, 20 minutes when they are tired so he can get that confidence and maybe nick a goal in. And then you can play him in the later stage of the tournament. But I think it was very stupid to start him yesterday and more stupid to play him for 90 minutes. Because now he's just even more tired. And we all know that Kane suffers from injuries and his recovering period isn't that great. So he's wasted him. And he's going to play him again.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing. And this is what really cautioned me. Sorry to interrupt, then I'll let you have your say. The thing is, right, you made a very, very, very good point.
Stephen, show.
Excuse me, it's my channel.
I know it is, but I'm sorry, but all right, say your say and I'll say my thing after. I remember what to say anyway, but say your thing, go on.
Right, the only thing I'll say is no, go ahead, right?
No, it was just about quickly. What about Harry Kane? I'll quickly say it and get out of the way. Now, then I'll shut up. Yeah. No, quick. Then I'll shut up and I won't interfere. Right. Basically, right. The thing is, you made a very, very good point, King Soul. Is literally Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
I'm sorry, look. It's not Salt. It's Saeed.
Saeed, sorry.
No,
Sorry,
Saeed.
I don't know his name, so I apologise.
Saeed.
It's all right.
But no,
Don't
I
worry.
just called you by the channel's name. Can you let me say my say before I forget? Right, literally with Harry Kane. With Harry, yeah, we'll talk about it off air. But no, with Harry Kane,
Stephen,
right,
private chat.
I'll have a look in a minute. Harry Kane, right? You are right. You are right with Harry Kane because he has all these injuries and that. But with Gareth Southgate, right? Yesterday, nobody knew that England going into the game was already qualified because we didn't know the other two teams were going to lose.
Did?
No, but I mean before the game. Before
Last night on Monday night, you knew.
I thought it was
Yeah. They were qualified.
Oh, it was Monday. Oh yeah.
Game
Sorry, my bad.
my bad. They had 4 points.
But the thing is, you know what? Maybe you're right in a way because the thing is, why didn't Gareth Southgate not rest Harry Kane? Because you've made a very good point, right? Is that now he's going to get fatigued going into the game, whoever we play on Tuesday at 5:00, right? You've got to get him ready. You've got less than a week now. No excuses, Gareth Southgate. And the thing is, you've got to get him ready, right? Like whereas yesterday you could have thrown someone like a Calvert-Lewin or a Marcus Rashford because why are you dropping Marcus Rashford?
No,
I don't want to.
Why are you dropping James Sancho?
I don't want to do that.
You can't drop Sancho if he hasn't played.
If we're playing counter-attacking football, the last thing you do is play Harry Kane. That is the last thing.
See, this is the thing. When you say that, you literally you have to rely on Harry Kane because literally you don't know what you expect to get out of him.
Not just that. I agree with Stephen. Playing with Harry Kane, he's one-dimensional. You can't.
You can't. Yeah. He's not quick enough. You've got to
play to his ability.
Even a Rashford or a Calvert-Lewin, someone with pace. The only way you play counter-attacking football is with pace, and Harry Kane has not got it. And to us as well, right. I don't really want Harry Kane near the team at the minute. To be quite honest with you, he's not good enough.
I hear what you're saying, Stephen. But even if you look at Tottenham under Mourinho and under Poch, they played a lot of counter football. But then Harry Kane was the vocal point, and Son would run in behind. Lucas Moura would run in behind. Dele Alli would run in behind. But Gareth Southgate doesn't know how to play that. His footballing knowledge is not at that level.
Yeah,
that's why for me, this manager,
yeah, absolutely,
is wrong for this group of players.
he needs to play like a system where every player can work it. Like, it doesn't need
Exactly.
to stop playing like Calvert-Lewin because it's like Golden Boy himself, or he's our captain or something like that. Sometimes the captain needs to be dropped.
100%.
Right?
Especially in tournaments.
Ferguson always did it. Even Wenger did it at times.
Class managers will do it. Managers with bottle.
Right. Yeah. And he hasn't got the bottle to do it. A bit like the penalty.
Yeah, he doesn't. And last game was the perfect game to rest Kane because England had already qualified.
Say, what's the point in resting him if we're going to play counter-attacking football? I'd rather play him then and use Calvert-Lewin in the next game.
But he's not going to do that.
He's not going to do that.
We know that he's not. If we look at it objectively, what Southgate is going to do, we know that if Harry Kane is not injured, he's going to start the next game. So why not rest him yesterday? That would have made sense because you had already qualified. It's a tournament. You need your bench players to be on form. So if they need to come and impact another game, they already have match fitness. So it would have made sense to start with Calvert-Lewin, but he didn't.
Mike, I mean, what's your opinion about Harry Kane and this whole idea for the next round?
Well, I think people that are saying he's a crap player are absolutely delusional. I'm sorry, I'll just get that out there.
It's not crap. He's not.
He's a world.
No, I said he's not in form. I think I said he's England.
No, I'm not saying you guys. I mean,
I'm saying he's world class, but he's top. Yeah. He's top class.
No, I think he is world class, but that's my opinion. But I think he's a quality player. He's just not. A, he's not in form, and B, well, there's a few things that could be going wrong. A, he's not in form. B, could the transfer speculation be playing on his mind? And C, could
you made a good point there. You made a good point there.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because he could be thinking, right, if I overperform, like if Guardiola can see that in this tournament I'm trying hard to impress so hard, then he could what was he doing? He's trying so hard to impress when all Harry Kane should do is just play his style of football. But then the counter argument to that is Southgate doesn't want to play that, or Southgate can't play that because we can't. Well, I bloody honestly said we then. England can't control.
I didn't say what I just said.
England can't control the ball, and in midfield, if you're going to dominate a game, you don't dominate it from the top end of the pitch. You dominate it from the back, going right through to the spine of the team. And if you've got two centre backs like Stones and Maguire who can play the ball out from the back, that's perfectly fine. And then it goes into Rice and Phillips, and then that's fine. And you're fluid going through. But then if you're getting it to Harry Kane, it's just getting stuck. It's like something in blocking a sewer. It's not going to flow smoothly because you've got someone like Harry Kane blocking it. You need someone up there like a Calvert-Lewin who can play the ball, receive the ball, spin it, and then pass and move. And if you have someone like that up top, like a Calvert-Lewin, like I know, I don't want him to start because Man United reasons.
Sorry, can I just get to a point here? What are you on about? He's never been dropped. He's just been away. He's been busy. I've always invited him, so I don't know what you're getting at, mate. Right. Get your facts right.
He probably didn't know about it.
Well, I mean, honestly, he's never been dropped at any point. No one's been dropped.
Oh.
So if he's available, he's available. If he's not available, then he's not here. Simple. But anyway, big up, fellas. Was pumped. We won. Got through with yet another 1-0 in the first half. Was lit by Sterling. Should have taken the earlier chance instead of it in the post. A proper striker would have scored. That's a good point as well. I'm going to go to the striker,
to be fair.
Yeah, I'll go to the player ratings now. So I'm going to go with one at a time. So, say I'm going to start with you, Jordan Pickford.
He didn't have a lot to do. He didn't do anything wrong. I think he gets a good game. Yeah, 6.
Okay. Then we're going to go to take that down. Put that on there. Luca, I'm going to give you
which player?
Carl Walker.
5.
5.
Yeah, standard 5.
Standards is 6.
Standards is
Just
6.
going to say the number. Just going to say the number so we can go through the ratings. Not going to explain that much why. Just 5.
Where is he?
Carl Walker. Carl Walker.
There he is. Bang average is 6. So.
Oh, go on then. We'll go with 6 then. Fair enough. Yeah.
Mike.
Give it. Go on.
I think Maguire played really well yesterday. I mean, he came into the team. Obviously, he hasn't played the first 2 games. When you're coming into, I think when you're coming into a team during a tournament, and not just any team, but when you're coming into a team and you're going to start the next game, because let's face it, Maguire's going to start in the last 16. If you win that in the quarters, Maguire will stay in that team for the rest of the tournament. And it's easy for like a rotation player to come in a tournament and play okay, but when you're going to be a starter, to come in two games into it and still, keep up with the pace of the game and pace of the tournament and fluidity of the team, I think it's really hard. And he's done very well last night, Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
I'd actually give him 7. He was probably one of my potential man of the matches. He was so good. He just come into the team. No, do you know what? He's my man of the match. I'm saying 8. Man of the match for me. No, I'm saying man of the match for me.
Saka's better, man.
No.
Can I just say something on Maguire? My only argument against that is that I don't think they were a big enough threat to give him an 8. I think, as you said, I think he played well. I think he was good on the ball. He was very loud. He directed the back line. I think he did that very well. But I think for him to get a higher mark, they needed to be more offensive, more threat. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. I thought. Well, do you know what's funny is that assumption's the mother of all fuck ups, mate. So, right. So don't believe everything.
To be fair, Stephen, he might not have known though. To be fair,
don't believe everything you hear, because
yeah.
Some people just talk shit.
Maybe he didn't know, and he's here. He's watching.
Do you like
Big
him,
up,
Stephen? Because he talks. Yeah, I liked him. Yeah, I like him a lot. He comes on. I haven't got a problem with anyone that comes on, mate. Right. I have to go now. A very good show. See you next time. Thank you. No worries, mate. No player deserves less than 5.5 or 6.
Agreed.
We haven't played real big game teams yet, and haven't probably tested at the back, and also need to get more goals with more players scoring. Don't mind if we get Portugal, not the force they were. I suppose if you did a Welsh version of this, you would need 22 different pictures of sheep.
Racist.
Please kindly leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Big up Miss Mel as usual in the building. Hello, legend. Thank you. No worries. Big up Mel. No, he has not been dropped. Steven mentioned that he has been very busy. Yep. Just finished online school. How are you doing? Congrats on the perks. No worries, man. On the membership. See, he's just been busy, that's all. Speaking of the devil. Yeah, right. Just people think you're being dropped, but you haven't, mate, so don't worry, man. Right. Might cough or bear.
All right, less of that
now. Stones. What am I going to say for Stones? I'm going to say.
I'd say
6.
I'd probably agree. To be fair
enough.
Yeah, it was all right. It's not bad.
Yeah, it was good. Kept a clean sheet.
Okay. Saeed, I'm going to give you Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw, the worst left back in the league. Now I'm joking. I think Luke Shaw 6. I think is fair. I would have. I think in first half he did well. You know, he was overlapping. He was helping Grealish. I like that. So yeah, I think 6, closer to a 7 than a 5, definitely.
Billy, you ain't been dropped, mate. Don't listen to her. You ain't been dropped at all. Alright. Mike, can we drop it now, please? Yeah. Declan Rice. Give him to Luca. Hello? Is he there? He's gone. Okay.
Is he gone?
Yeah. Okay
Yeah,
then. Mike. I'm gonna give you Declan Rice.
Can you give him to me at Man United? No. In all seriousness, Declan Rice played quite well last night. Doing what? Declan Rice is another potential man of the match performance, doing exactly what he should have done, anchoring that defence, bringing the ball out from the defence into midfield. I would give him a 7 personally. I think it was very. I think Phillips was very, very poor last night, and Declan Rice I think carried him a little bit. I think Phillips is starting to get big tournament sort of hoodoo at the moment, starting to play really like cautious. Yeah. I'd say no. I think I don't agree with Rice being bad. I think he was fantastic last night.
Okay. Rice was poor in my opinion. I thought he was bad. Right. Okay. Calvin Phillips was okay. For me, I wouldn't say he was poor, but he was okay. He wasn't great. The passing was sloppy in the midfield. But yeah, say I'm going to give you Sterling.
I thought you were going to give me Grealish, but it's all right. I think Sterling, he's been criticized a lot. He's lost his place in City, and to come to this tournament and score 2 goals in 3 games, I think is good. Obviously, I think this was his best game. I think a 7 would be fair. He scored. He was a threat. He had one in the post. If he would have scored that, yeah. If he would have scored that goal as well, then I would have given him a higher grade. Yeah. But I think 7 is fair.
Mike, I'm going to give you Jack Grealish.
Thank you. 9 for me. Jack Grealish was absolutely phenomenal. He was. I teased you saying that Maguire's man of the match, but no one can touch the Grealish and Saka levels. I know Saïd was waiting for, but I don't think anyone can touch Grealish and Saka. They were by far the best players on that pitch. Grealish is so direct. I said it to you at the start of the tournament when you've done a preview. Grealish has to start in each and every game because he's so direct.
The only reason he started
Mount. It's because of Mount. Yeah, but you can go left, you can go right, you can turn inside, you can cut out, go on the outside, you can have a shot, you can dribble past players. Grealish for me is one of the most direct and most complete footballers in England's team at the moment.
Charles, you carry on with this crap, I'm going to chuck you out. Simple as that. Right? He's not been dropped. That's the end of it. So you either
just
start
chill.
Contributing or piss off.
Yeah, let's not even highlight his comments anymore. Let's ignore him.
Unless you're going to start contributing to the stream. Just going to go.
Oh, look at Mel! Look at Mel's comment. Dear God, what is this?
Jackie boy.
No, there's a worse. There's a worse one than that.
Jack the lad.
You get a picture of Jack Grealish instead.
Well, there's a very hot picture of Jack Grealish in a hotel. I'm not sure if you want to see that one.
No, if you want to grade,
go knock on the England hotel.
If you want to grade him yourself, come on the channel and you can give him a special grade.
Jack the lad.
He is not going to Arsenal. I'm sorry to break it to you, Mel. He is not going to Arsenal. Sorry to break it. He's already gone to City. He's confirmed. Well, not confirmed, but it's basically all but confirmed.
I have more GCSEs than you have brain cells, mate. You tell him. You tell him. You need to sign Grealish. Big up. 17 likes. Pickford 6. Walker 5. Stones 4. Maguire 5. Shaw 6 for the first half. Rice 6. Phillips 5. Sterling 7 for the goal. Grealish 8 for the first half. Saka 8. Man of the match. Kane 5.
Bloody hell, that's kind on Harry Kane.
Yeah. Jordan, what are you giving Harry Kane? I thought you were supporting Germany, mate.
Is he there?
Is he there? Jordan?
Almost, man. You know, it's right. I'm no longer to Germany. I'm just wondering if to get knocked out. That's nothing else. Then I put food on the table.
What are you giving Kane, mate?
Maybe Kane 10 out 9.
9?
What?
For what?
Bro, to score.
He didn't do anything. He was poor.
Who's getting a 9?
Really
Kane, apparently.
Kane.
Kane was a 4 maximum.
No, it was a 2 because he put his shirt on the right way.
Yeah, I mean, it's very poor.
I think Kane, as you guys were mentioning, I think this whole transfer drama, Tottenham not having a manager, leaving not one to sell him, I think it's affecting him.
If someone's going to...
relentless. Sorry, Stephen. Sorry, Stephen.
What?
Sorry, Stephen.
Higher chance of Stephen getting with very on a grant date. And then January's coming to Arsenal.
I'm sorry.
Well, you better start calling a fucking agent then.
Sign the thing, Ariana.
I know.
Sign the thing, Ariana.
Imagine the vibes.
The vibes.
No, you're gonna have to change the channel from Steven Featley channel to Vibes Featley channel.
I'll give Kane a 3, man. Someone said 2, someone said 4. I'll give him 3. He was crap. He was poor, man. I'm going for Bukayo Saka. I'm not even arguing. Man of the match. By far. If Jack Grealish is a 9, he's a 10. There's not even any arguments in the discussion. So yeah, and gonna go through the subs and Jude Bellingham. I'm gonna go with Mike. Is he there? He's disappeared. Saeed.
Gone. Yeah, I give Jude. I give him a 6. I think he was okay. He didn't play long enough to get higher. I think he was okay.
Rashford, I say 6. Didn't really affect the game that much. Jadon Sancho, say, what are you giving him?
Wow, he got like 4 or 5 minutes only.
Yeah,
I don't think he played long enough to.
I'm not even going to grade him.
Nah.
And Tyra Mings as well. He only got hardly any time.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to grade them. Gareth Southgate.
I'm glad that he started with Grealish and Saka. So for that, and they won, kept a clean sheet. A 7.
Okay. I would have said a 6 myself, but there you go. Right, so we've got Steve, no, I'll block you instead if you really want. He said, like, Billy could block you if you float your boat. Yeah, just ask me, mate, and I'll do it, man. I do not my intention just find him a big up my bro Jordan. Yeah, we've read that one. Wow, relentless. Stephen getting him with Ariana in Dream World. Hey, anything's possible. Jack Grealish is 10. Come on, Stephen. No, Mel. No, Saka was like the performance. Saka was better. Right? Okay. Right. Come on. I'm coming back for the watch.
I've watched along with the game between William.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Jack Grealish walks into any team. Come on. What's up, Mel? You know what? Right. So it's one of those. You've got one more chance, Charles, and I'm telling you, you're really pushing my frigging buns. So you've got one chance. You don't like it? Fuck off. Simple as that. I don't give a crap.
Yo, Steven, don't care, man. I don't
give a crap, man. You're either gonna start behaving or you can piss off. Don't do this shit.
Oh my god.
King Tony, that's my freedom of speech. As long as I'm spending to be fair. Mel, we are the band team. Yes.
What's up, bro?
No.
Big up to you too.
Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, thanks. You just give me the perfect excuse. Alright. Alright. Tell me why I shouldn't. Give me one explanation. Just before I do it.
City pay 100 million bid. Vicky, never hear this yet?
Yeah, we're not worried about the transfer
Big up
right
Miss
now. But
Melina.
say it, man. Say it.
Yeah.
Who would you want in the next round, man?
For England.
For England.
I think Portugal. I think they are a bit overrated.
Oh my god. CR7. Oh my gosh.
Wait. Jordan, let him finish. Go on, say it.
Yeah, I think Portugal would suit England best because I just don't think Hungary will qualify. So that's why I don't count them. I think German and France attack would be very hard for England to comprehend. I think we saw in Portugal's first game, it took them, I think, 80 minutes and a penalty before they could score against Hungary. And we saw against Germany, again, they conceded 4 goals. So for me, if it's between Portugal, France, and Germany, I would say Portugal. Yeah, go on, Jordan.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree with that as well.
Oh, give me a minute. I'm finishing. Well, I've got to end this stream because I've got to have dinner before I start the next stream. So I've got to end this now.
Oh yeah, there's soon 5.
Yeah. So do that one more time. He gets one more chance. I'm telling you, it's one more chance. But anyway,
yeah, everybody,
Charlie
don't forget to join Steven Featley's New Futures on the channel if you want to be a member.
Yes, if you want to be part of the SFeatleyTV army or a Featley fighter, a warrior, or a legend, do hit that membership in that join button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that like button as well. Right, once we get some members, the perks will get better and better and better. It should be like level 2 is member only live streams. If you really want to go for the full package, you connect with me via Twitter. Right, you put your DM in any of the comments on here like that, and I'll connect to you via social media. There's other posts that I'm hoping will come through that can add to it. But yeah, obviously the money that is obviously it's all still going to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. So yeah, if you could join, it would be so much. I mean, a lot, absolutely a lot. And yeah, but we're gonna have to wrap it up there. Until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.
Everybody.